Have you ever watched someone fall apart in silence, not with sobs or screams, but with stillness? Some stories aren't told in words, but in the moments where time stops breathing. This is one of those stories. A woman dressed in white, a cathedral full of whispers, and a promise that shattered before it ever had the chance to begin. This isn't just a tale of heartbreak, it's a journey through silence, shock, betrayal, and something far more dangerous: recovery. Not the kind that patches things up, but the kind that burns everything down and rebuilds something unrecognizable from the ashes. This story doesn't ask for your sympathy, it demands your attention. Because sometimes the ones who are left behind are the ones who rise the tallest. Episode 1. The bells of St. Augustine Cathedral didn't just ring, they screamed. Their solemn clang echoed through the air with ritualistic pride, as if they knew they were marking not the beginning of a love story, but the start of a silent tragedy. The church was perfection, the kind of perfection you only see in magazines or dreams. Ivory ribbons adorned the pews. Lilies, Sophie's favourite, lined the aisle in tall crystal vases. Sunlight poured through the stained glass windows, casting kaleidoscopic shadows on the polished marble floor. Everything had been arranged to the last detail. Everything except one crucial thing: the groom. Sophie stood behind the thick wooden cathedral doors, gripping her father's arm. Her heart wasn't fluttering, it was pounding, erratic and warning. The kind of heartbeat that whispers something's wrong before your mind has the courage to believe it. Her dress was breathtaking, hand-sewn lace, a soft train. The veil had taken weeks to design, and yet she couldn't focus on any of it. "Ready?" her father asked, though his voice carried the weight of something unspoken. She nodded, not out of certainty, but necessity. The music began, the organ swelled, the doors opened, and she stepped into forever. Except there was no one waiting at the end of the aisle. The altar was empty. A strange silence fell over the guests, the kind of silence that doesn't belong at weddings, only funerals. Heads turned, murmurs erupted. The officiant fidgeted. The best man suddenly seemed to forget how to blink. Sophie's legs froze. She searched the altar, scanned the front row, even the shadows by the vestry door. Nothing. No Daniel. Her flowers slipped from her hand. Petals scattered on the floor. She turned around and walked out, dignified, slow, quiet. She didn't scream. She didn't collapse. She simply disappeared into the soft spring air like a ghost still wearing her bridal gown. And behind her, the church dissolved into chaos.